Here I am at Mount Shasta in California. It's cold. It's cold.
And once again, come on, don't hesitate, give it.
I don't know if it's gonna be worth it to camp out here again. I might be back to Airbnbs. All right. I just began hiking the Bunny Flat trailhead at Mount Shasta. It's located just a little bit up from my campsite. This trailhead is about 3.5 miles there and back, and it begins, I think I'm at about 6,700 feet in elevation. The whole mountain is, I think, 14,100 and some change. I believe this is the trailhead that goes all the way up to the top. I will not be going to the top. I was advised not to do so. There are some glaciers and things up there. It gets a little dangerous. You need some hiking gear, and this isn't the season to do it. But I'm gonna go as far as I can. It is cold, it is rainy, it is foggy. It's hard to see in front of me. I mean, it's really foggy. This actually isn't even bad compared to what it was before. When I was driving here, I could hardly even see my hand in front of my face. So my intention I set for this hike is to enjoy myself, to be present, and to be creative. I gotta say, I wasn't really sure if a hike was gonna be the best thing today because of all the rain and the fog, but I'm enjoying it. It's really a whole new type of beauty. Beautiful tall pines, and like you can smell them, and they're so fresh. Through the fog and the rain, I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to think, I think I gotta stick it out camping a little bit more. This is a ceremony for me. I try to make everything a ceremony, but this is a very sacred ceremony here in Mount Shasta. So I'm not ready to come off the mountain yet. This morning I was ready to pack it in, go get an Airbnb, get a warm bed. I know it's gonna be cold tonight. I know I don't have an air mattress. One other thing I know is that air mattresses and GoPro batteries die real fast in the cold, but it's a new kind of experience, and I'm not finished here yet. So I think I'm gonna keep on going and camp tonight. One very unique thing I've noticed about the forest here in Shasta is that moss grows on all the trees, pretty much all sides. I thought moss grew on the north side, or maybe that was just a myth that I heard. But once I saw it on all sides, I said, well, if I get lost, that will not be my guide. But it is very pretty and unique. So I like to share something that my mom said to me the other day, because it got me thinking. She said, Mike, I noticed in most of your videos, you're always just like high energy, enthusiastic, like kind of inspiration. But what about the other times? Like, would you show people, you know, some of the hard stuff? And I said, wow, that's a really good point. Because I do want to show balance. And I'm here to show the most authentic side of me, of life. But when I got thinking about it, I said, okay, well, why is that? And the thing is I don't try to do this. If I notice what comes most naturally from me, it's inspiration. Because I feel that that's my gift to the world right now. I don't plan what I'm gonna say. I come on my adventure. I ask for guidance from my guides, from spirit, from God, from the universe, all the same thing to me. Call it what you want. And this is what comes through. So I'd like to turn it on you. What comes most natural to you? And try to separate that from any type of like job or making money or anything like that. But what kind of energy just flows from you when you're at your best? For me, for some reason right now, I'm hiking and talking. I have no idea why. That's what God wants to express through me. When I get my body moving, the energy comes, and I want to speak and give tools to people to help them in these times. That may change. I really don't know. The way I figure it out, I'm always saying, follow the energy, right? The energy being what excites you. When do you feel lit up? When do you feel most at home in your body? Home is always in the body. So, what about you? Are you the person that's the go-to guy for everything? Are you a really loving, tender, nurturing, kind of caring type person? And maybe a lot of people come to you for advice. Are you the type of person that is really good at problem solving or at analytical thinking or figuring things out? Are you good with technology? Are you somebody who affects people with their voice, their music? You know, whatever it is, on and on and on. We all have something. You would not be here on this earth if you did not have something that made you so uniquely you. And that is your gift to the world. Forget how the money's gonna come. The money comes when you follow the energy. I'm here making YouTube videos right now, and my intention is to build my brand, my place, my purpose, my calling in this world. But I don't know what that looks like yet. I just know when I follow the energy of when I feel good, it always leads me to my next answer. And it will lead you to your next answer as well. So sometimes it just takes thinking outside the box, because we get so trapped in like, how am I supposed to do my day in life and blah, 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 and all this BS, you know? I just spent a lot of time looking at myself, working at myself, and then just like watching what emerged naturally. And this is what it is right now. And then I look at the world, I look at the state that it's in. Everybody's freaking out. You have all these external authorities telling you to be scared and how to live your life. People don't know what to believe. So if you haven't noticed, that's what this year's about. Coming back to you, getting in touch with you. It's giving you an opportunity to do that. That's how this game, this consciousness, God's work has been set up. Shit has to hit the fan to kick people in the ass to get them thinking differently. Because if the status quo just stayed, if it stayed the same, then nobody would move. Nobody would ever change. Nobody would ever do anything. So look at the times and be like, okay, where else can I look? What am I capable of? You're so capable. I don't care who you are. You wouldn't be here if you did not have something uniquely about you. If you haven't discovered it yet, great. Then it's a great place to start. It's the best time in the world to start. It just means that you maybe haven't looked deep enough or close enough or gotten present enough to kind of like block out all the distractions. It's a beautiful life. 2020 is a beautiful life. I don't care what's happening in the world. So for me, let me clear off the lens here. Getting a little rainy. For me, I'm not the guy that's gonna show you the top 15 restaurants to go to in every city, tourist attractions. There are people who are really good at doing that. Again, they're some of my biggest influences and teachers. Right now, I'm freaking hiking. I'm just getting into a state where I feel good. I'm letting it rip. And I hope you find value. I don't care. Wow, this is getting steep. I feel like I say that in every video. This is getting steep. I don't care if I have 1 million subscribers. I would rather have 100 who came to work, 100 who need to hear my message, 100 who want to better themselves, 100 who actually pay attention. When I check in deep into my heart, I'm here to help right now. It's like a puzzle being put together. All you gotta do is like look at what you do well. If you don't know, explore a little bit. Try some different things. See what feels good, what doesn't feel good. You have to sometimes know what doesn't work first to know what does work. You have to find out what doesn't feel good to know what does feel good. And then slowly but gradually, you start honing in on what your skills are and what your soul imprint is while you're here. And then you look at the world, okay, what's the situation like? Where can I apply myself in these times? That's how I did it. I had no idea what this was gonna look like. I was actually like, felt like I was being prepped for years and I had no idea what I was being prepped for. And then I decided to go on a journey into the world. And isn't it funny that the world starts shutting down right when that happens? But when I look closely at that, I say, what's here? What is this about? What is it that I do well and what's needed in the world? Because it's about fulfilling a need in the world. You're here on purpose. There's something you do well. Maybe you manage people well. Maybe you're a great operations person. You know, Maybe you freaking make front lawns look impeccable. I don't know. But we need townspeople. We need people coming out of their shells and being them. We don't need people following suit. That's what's dying. That's what's getting blown up right now. Just read between the lines. All right, I think I've gone as high as I could go. I mean, I'm sure I could go higher, but I love dancing with the mountain and all, but I'm not gonna dance with her that much. I'm gonna be safe. Check out the view. It's so funny because coming up here, I was like, there's gonna be no view. It's so freaking foggy out, you can't see anything. But it's pretty cool, right? Like, I can't see what's down there or what's up here, but I feel good. Thanks for being with me on the hike. My clothes are soaked. If I'm planning to camp another night, I've got to sleep in these. So I'm gonna get back to camp and dry them out. Whew. We've reached a lot of summits. This is not the real summit, but this is my summit. Make sure to reach your summit.